Namaste and welcome to our Pancha Kosha journey. The first 2 days we cared for a body that's built of food. Today we meet the power that moves the body, the Pranamaya Kosha, the sheath of life force or prana. Watch a candle flame for a moment. Snuff it out and the light is gone. But the wax remains, isn't it? In the same way, a body without prana is only anatomy. Yoga says this subtle current flows along 42,000 nadis, yet every good scientist asks, where's the evidence? So, I'm going to give you 3 clues. 1. Heart rate variability. A phone size sensor shows a 6-second inhale and a 6-second exhale can raise the HRV by about 20% in under 5 minutes. So basically, more variability means more resilient pranayama or increased prana. Nitric oxide. Gentle nostril breathing releases this gas from our sinus, widening blood vessels and sharpening our memory. That's prana as chemistry, brain rhythm. MRI studies reveal that each slow breath entrains an electrical wave through the limbic system. Prana as electrical music. So, I hope you have some clues and evidence of the pranayama practice. Over the next 2 sessions, our practice serves 3 main intentions. First, recharge. We'll open the rib cage with side stretches, bend backwards, giving our diaphragm a full range of motion. Increase the prana flow. Second, balance. Alternate nostril breathing, anulom viloma, will tune the left and the right brain like 2 strings of a sitar. Third, channel. Gentle kumbhak practice, pause after inhale and exhale, will teach us to guide the current instead of leaking it. Remember, prana isn't only breath. It's how you breathe when you answer your email, argue, laugh, or fall asleep. Notice those hidden breaths today. They write the soundtrack of a nervous system. So, are you ready? Roll out your mat. Our pranayama exploration begins now.
Namaste. Welcome to Bharat Yoga Vidya Kendra. Today, the third day of the 10-day practice. We'll start today with Pranamaya Kosha. When we start with Pranamaya Kosha, so the second kosha or the second sheath. So once we have achieved the physical sheath maintenance, we'll start moving inward. So that is the second Pranamaya Kosha. So let's see what Patanjali Maharshi says about the Pranamaya Kosha. So he says, Tasmin sati shwasa prashwaso gati vichedaha pranayamaha. So which means the sutras are connected. So that's why we started with Annamaya Kosha. Through asanas, we would have achieved or accomplished or attained the Shwasa Prashwasa stability. Tasmin sati. In this, that is, in asana practices, sati, we would have accomplished Shwasa Prashwasa Gati. Shwasa, inhale, exhale. Gati, the rhythm. And then Vichedaha. Or we would have achieved the rhythm, or we would have learned to do the holding, the cessation, or the kumbhaka. Pranayamaha. Now we move to the pranayama. So pranayama is pranayama is divided into 2. Prana and ayama. Prana is the vital energy. Ayama is the movement. So the vital energy which we have within will move through the action or through the managing or channelizing of shwasa prashwasa, the inhale and exhale. Shwasa is different, prana is different. There are 5 pranas that we'll see later. So this is pranayama. So managing the movement of energy through the shwasa. Okay. So as we have understood what Patanjali Maharshi says about the pranayama, a simple sutra. Now we will try and understand what are we going to do today. Pranayama is broadly categorized or divided into two categories: anaerobic and aerobic. Anaerobic, as the name suggests, so there will be no much focus on the oxygen absorption. This is more to do with the cleansing, or we can also roughly call it as connect it as the kriya. The second one is the aerobic, in which we will focus on the oxygen absorption and the slow movement of breathing. This is the difference between the anaerobic and aerobic. So what are we going to do today? We are focusing on anaerobic breathing, more of the cleansing. But being told that we will also do few practices which will help us to slow down the breathing. After cleansing, we have to normalize the breath, heart rate, and then allow the body to settle down. So anaerobic will be focused more. Aerobic will be done to normalize or slow down the breathing and the heart rate. Before starting any of these practices, let's start with the Guru Stuti and then the Yoga Patanjali Maharshi's prayer. Bring your palms together. We'll start with Chin Mudra. Sit comfortably. Take a slow and deep inhale through both the nostrils. Lengthen your spine, roll your shoulders back. Expanding your chest, hold your breath in for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Slow inhale. Keep lengthening your spine, gently expand your chest, roll your shoulders back, hold your breath in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. One more slow inhale. Hold. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale slowly and completely. Prepare for the chanting of Omkara. We'll chant 3 rounds of Omkara. Inhale. 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 Bring your palms together. Place it at your heart center, Anahata Chakra. Om Akandamandalakaram Vyaptam Ena Characharam Tatpadam Darshitam Ena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurum Militam Mena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Brahmanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrusham Tattvamasyaadi Laksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Om Yogena Chittasya Padena Vacha Malam Sharirasya Chavaidyakenam Yopa Karotam प्रवरं मुनीनां पतञ्जलिं प्राञ्जलिं प्रणमतोऽस्मि. Om. Rub your palms, feel the warmth. Place your palms over your eyes. Gently massage around your eyes and facial muscles. Open your eyes and look at your palms. Namaste. So today we'll start with the first anaerobic breathing, shwana shwasa, or dog breathing, or shwana breathing. So why are we doing shwana breathing? To cleanse. So to improve the lung capacity, to throw out all the toxin from the body. It is not recommended to do this very regularly. So till we achieve that lung capacity, as a preparatory we can do, because as we know, we are not supposed to do a faster breathing. So we focus only on the cleansing part, and that's why we adapt the shwana breathing. Shwana breathing or shwana shwasa can be done in two ways. One, we can come on your knees and palms. So when you're coming on your knees and palms, make sure your palms are right under your shoulder and your knees are right under your hips. So this is the distance which will mark. Or if you're comfortable, you can even sit in Virasana or Vajrasana or Bhadrasana, and then gently place your hands in the front. So you can visualize yourself as the shwana, the dog. So if you're comfortable, kindly sit in this position. If not, we can come on your knees and palms. So I'll sit in this position like the shwana. So this also represents more or less like a simha, the lion. And then we put your tongue out. And this is also, some of the refer it as jivha chalana pranayama, or jivha chalana shwasa, or jivha chalana breathing practice, because jivha is your tongue, chalana. So it is out, so protruding out, so they also name it as jivha chalana. Let's start the practice. Make sure your abdomen is loose. This is more of a preparatory for the Bastrika and the Kapalabhati. So that's why we have started with shwana. Tongue out. With the breathing, allow your abdomen to move in and out. Slowly close your mouth. Allow the breathing to settle down. You can take a slow inhale through both the nostrils. Exhale. Those suffering from hypertension or being advised not to do a fast breathing, or someone has undergone a surgery, please do as per the consultation with your doctor, or you can do it very gently, slowly. So if a normal person is doing around 60 or 40 counts, so you can make a half of it. Okay, start. I'll do the second variation, or the second type of the shwana breathing on your knees and palms. So I'll put my tongue out. Now that you know how I put my tongue out, so I'll focus more on the position on the knees and palms. Tongue out. And slowly come towards Vajrasana. Sit comfortably. Observe your breathing. Allow it to settle down, allow it to normalize. Vishrant. Now, when you are ready, we'll move to the next practice. Kapalabhati. So, you might be wondering, we were talking about Bastrika and Kapalabhati, and then we are directly moving to Kapalabhati. Yes. So, this is one variation of Kapalabhati, so which can be practiced again as per the advice of your doctor, or do it very gently. This Kapalabhati is very comfortable to do it on the knees and palms. Yes, on your knees and palms. So this is again the Marjara position, the cat position. So they also call it as Marjara Kapalabhati. So a Kapalabhati, we all know, active exhalation and then abdomen pulled in. So one inhale, Vishranti. So this was anaerobic. So we'll do a aerobic. Inhale. You may hold your breath in and then slowly either exhale through your nose or through your mouth. Or what we can also do is, after this anaerobic breathing, we can do Anganyasa breathing. Anga is your body. Nyasa is the movement. Anganyasa breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. So this was the Marjala Kapalabhati. We'll do it one more round so that for the better understanding. Knees and palms, you have known the position. So inhale. Vishrant. You can come to Vajrasana, or you can come to Sukhasana, or you can also do a Balasana breathing. You can widen your legs gently and then drop your head down and then take a deep inhale and exhale. Or you can also do Shashankasana breathing. So this is all alternate for aerobic breathing. Inhale, pull the hands up, fill up your lungs. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. So the inhale and exhale also has a Sanskrita names. So we call it as Puraka, Rechika. So Puraka is inhale, Rechika is exhale. So for the better understanding, we have used inhale and exhale. So we have seen two variations of the not the usual kriya or the cleansing practices, the shwana and the marjara kapalabhati. Now we will start with Bastrika. Bastrika is also called as, not many refer it as kriya, but yes, Bastrika is also kriya. Here, active inhale, active exhale. We'll start with single nostril. So Bastrika has several variations. Today we will see three variations. The first one is Chandra Bastrika and then Surya Bastrika, single nostril. Okay, Chandra is the left, Surya is the right, or the either Bastrika, Pingala Bastrika. And then Bastrika with abdomen without the hand movement. And then the third is the with hand movement. We'll see all three variations. If you have hypertension condition, do it very gently. So if we are doing, you can do that. Okay. Your left palm will be in Chin Mudra or Jnana Mudra. You can touch the tips of your index and the middle finger, or you can gently move it down. This is also fine. And the right hand can be in Nasika Mudra, or some of them are comfortable with Nasikagra Mudra, keeping the first two fingers over the forehead and then closing it with the thumb and the ring finger. Any of this mudra is fine. I'll adapt Vishnu Mudra or Nasika Mudra. I'll close my right nostril with the right thumb finger just above the nostril where there is a cavity. So here, don't close it here, just move it up. So in some of our videos of Bharat Yoga Vidya Kendra, we have explained as to where should the thumb finger be placed. You can refer that. So its hand should always be parallel and easy movement. If some of you have issue with the shoulder, you don't have to strain. You can keep it gently. And for the better inhale, exhale, you can gently lift your head up and bring it down also. This action is also fine. But if you're doing it for the first time, you don't have to adapt this. You can do inhale, exhale in this position. I'll show both. The first variation will do without any movement. Close your right nostril with your right thumb finger. Start the practice. Inhale, exhale actively through left. So you have cleansed the left nostril, the Chandra Nadi, Ida Nadi. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Now we'll move to the second round. Now we will try to do the hand and the head movement. We'll try to sync the movement with the breathing. If it is not comfortable, you may stop and do the first variation only. Inhale. Vishrant. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Puraka. Rechaka. Relax. Now we have done the single nostril. We'll move on to the right single nostril. Again, right palm in Nasika Mudra or Vishnu Mudra. Close your left nostril with the right ring finger, or you can use both, little and the ring finger. close it on the place where there is an opening, you can experience the cavity, and then we'll do the practice. Inhale. Vishrant. Again, I repeat, if you're suffering or if you have a hypertension condition, please do it very gently. Don't raise your blood pressure, because these practices, the cleansing, Kriya, Aerobic, raises your blood pressure. Instantly it raises. So that's why this is being done as a anaerobic. So it improves the energy flow. So kindly do it gently. Prepare for the second round. We'll do it with the variation movement of hand and head, head. Yes. Inhale. Vishrant. Interlock your fingers. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Vishrant. So in the previous practice, when I was practicing, I signaled my hand on the abdomen, which means you have to allow the abdomen to also move in and out in Bastrika. Okay. The next variation of Bastrika is the same. Inhale, exhale. Without any hand movement, you are not closing any of the nostrils. It will be both right and left together. And the inhale, exhale will allow the movement of the abdomen to move in and out. Similar to Kapalabhati, but here it is active inhale, active exhale. So you can keep your palms in Chin Mudra, shoulders relaxed, loosen your abdomen, prepare for the practice. Inhale, exhale. Vishrant. Slow inhale. Exhale. One more slow inhale. Exhale. One more point to remember. When you do active inhale, exhale, make sure it is happening through the nostrils. If not, if you are not living it freely, if it is not happening without any resistance, then you may get that popping of the ears. Your ears may pop out. So you may get blood block. So make sure it is through the nostrils. It doesn't move to the ears. So in order to do that, you have to do it zero resistance, without any holding. We'll do second round of the second variation of Bastrika. Inhale, exhale. Vishranti. Slow inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Shanti. You may have now noticed, or you may observe myself, I am already sweating. So that's the warmness, the Bastrika or the Kriya or the anaerobic breathing, the practices of Pranayama or breathing creates. That's why I was mentioning, do it very gently. People with hypertension condition and people who have undergone a recent surgery, please do it very gently. This is the second variation of Bastrika. Now we will see the usual Bastrika, the hand movement, which will be in sync with the breathing. So hand movements can be of two variations. Inhale, exhale. This is what we would have seen naturally, or most of us, when we search as Bastrika. But people suffering from frozen shoulders, so they can do the other two variations. But to get this variation, this practice also, they need not stretch it up. Or people with any condition on the shoulders, or they are not able to pull their hands up comfortably, they can stretch the hands in the front. It may not be at the chest level, it can slightly be up. Inhale, we'll see both. Okay, let's start with the first variation, palms at the shoulder level. Again, in pranayama practices, you can sit in Sukhasana, or if you're comfortable, you can sit in Vajrasana. Anything is fine. But also, you can sit on the chair and do the practice. Please make yourself comfortable. So for this, I'll demonstrate our practice with Vajrasana practice. Palms at your shoulder level. Inhale. When your hands goes up, open your palms. When it comes down, make a fist. Exhale and slowly stop the practice. Take a slow inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, pull your hands back, open your chest, fill up your lungs. Rechaka. Exhale. Puraka. Rechaka. Shanti. Now we'll see the second variation. And this Bastrika, some of them also refer it as Shakti Chalana Bastrika, because the Shakti, the energy flows. So you also call it as Shakti Chalana Bastrika. Hands will be stretched in the front. So it will be slightly moved up, or it can continue be at the chest level. I'll gently move it up. Inhale. Kindly observe my hand movement. It is effortless. Exhale, slowly stop the practice. A slow and deep inhale through both the nostrils. Exhale. One more slow inhale. Exhale. Observing the changes, relaxing. We shall move on to the next practice, Kapalabhati Kriya. So Kapalabhati, by the name itself goes Kriya. So Kapala is the head of the skull, Bhati is shine. So Kapalabhati. So when you do this, that's why I was repeatedly mentioning, sorry, I'm repeating it again, the blood rushes. So people very gently do it. Even if you're not having a hypertension condition, the instant rush to the head may feel lightheaded. So please do it very gently. So if you are not comfortable sitting in Vajrasana, please feel free to adapt in Sukhasana or on the chair. Don't harm yourself. Palms in Chin Mudra. For this practice, if you are not comfortable in Chin Mudra, you can place your palms onto the knees, palms facing to the knees. Why? Because here, when you keep your palms open to the sky, the lungs will open up. Your inhalation will be deeper and longer. When you place your palms facing to the knees, the inhalation will be shorter. So in Kapalabhati, we don't require longer inhalation. So we want active exhalation. We have to throw out all the unwanted carbon dioxide, all the toxins from the body and from the mind as well. So we'll place the palms down. It can be in Chin Mudra or just place it. Inhale. Vishrant. Palms facing the sky. Inhale. You may hold your breath in, Kumbhaka. Rechika. Exhale. Puraka. Inhale. Antar Kumbhaka. Hold the breath in. Rechika. Exhale. We'll prepare for the second round of Kapalabhati. Now I'll adapt in Chin Mudra. Palms facing towards your knees. Inhale. Let's start the practice. Vishrant. Slow inhale. Exhale. One more slow and deep inhale. Exhale. We'll move on to one last practice. Mukhadhauti. For Mukhadhauti, we'll come to standing position. So when you're standing, you need not stand fully tall. Your palms will be on the knees. So I'll show it here. So you'll gently bend forward. And then when you're inhaling, you'll inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Blow out. Visualize, imagine there's the fire lit up and you have to blow it out with the help of your air. So you are like a fire extinguisher now. So visualize that and pull your abdomen in. And again, this also has to be practiced very gently. Palms in this situation will not be here. If you're not comfortable, you can keep it in the same position. It will turn inward. And notice I'm pushing my hips back and I'm not straining my legs or the knees. So that's very important. Inhale. 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 Two more. Inhale. Inhale. Slow inhale. Exhale. Should we do it in standing? Yes, it is recommended to do in standing. But no, I can't do standing. You can feel free to take the chair support. Or my knees are hurting. Feel free to practice in Sukhasana, but it may not be as effective as we did in standing. Because when you sit, your abdomen naturally compresses. So there will be very minimal movement of the abdomen in and out. So you may not exhale completely. Partial holding may be there. It may happen for some of them. It may not happen for everyone. So we'll try. Inhale. So you might already be noticing the sound is reduced. The intensity of the air coming out is reduced. Inhale. 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 Vishranti. And after this anaerobic breathing, hands in the front. Inhale. Exhale. Anganyasa. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Vishranti. So we have done the anaerobic breathing. So there might be several anaerobic breathings which we may not have been practiced. We have chosen the selected ones which will be comfortable for all of them to practice. So if you are practicing any of the anaerobic breathing, please continue to do this along with these practices. As we discussed at the beginning of the session, we'll do one aerobic breathing. So one slowing down breathing that we will adapt is anulom viloma, or some may call it as anuloma viloma. Alternate nostril, breathe in, breathe out. For which your left palm will be in Chin Mudra and the right hand will be in Nasika Mudra, or again, Nasikagra Mudra is also fine. Inhale through both the nostrils, closing your right nostril with your right thumb finger. Your hand should not come down, should be parallel to the floor. If you are facing some discomfort, you can gently bring it down, or you can even rest it on the chair for people with some discomfort on the shoulder. Closing the right nostril, exhale through left. And then inhale without sound. Fill up your lungs. Close. Exhale through right. No sound. Take your time. After complete exhalation, inhale right. close, exhale left. Make sure there is no sound in anulom vilom pranayama when you're doing aerobic breathing. Do it at your own pace. That's the reason I'm not instructing. Allow your mind to observe your breathing. The way the air is moving in and out effortlessly. That's more important. You might be able to experience the air filling up the lungs because you have cleansed it. You may be able to trace the movement of air. Continue for one last round and stop the practice after complete exhalation through the left nostril. Anulom Vilom, we start with left inhale and then end with left exhale. After you have completed the practice, bring your right palm to Chin Mudra. Take some time to observe. Your mind continues to observe the breathing, just allow it to happen. And see if this is happening, the breathing is happening effortlessly through both the nostrils. Shwasa, prashwasa. Inhalation, exhalation. Puraka, rechaka. And then when you're comfortable, without disturbing, stretch your legs to any one comfortable side and slowly rest your back on the mat with your legs comfortably apart, hands by the side but not touching the body, palms open to the sky, fingers naturally curved. Don't force your fingers to be straight. Relax your neck, your shoulders, relax your chest, your abdomen, your legs. If required, as you are doing the pranayama practice, if you have been sitting for a long, you can move your legs, tap your legs, shake your legs, stretch your toes, bend your ankles, just to release if there is any numbness or tightness on your legs, if there is any. If not, you can just relax. Have a pleasant, beautiful smile on your face, both inside and outside. Let your breathing continue to be effortless. You can stay some more time in Shavasana. Continue to observe the slowness in your breathing and the heart rate you have achieved through your own practice. The most important part, the cleansing what you have done to the respiratory system. Consistent practice of these anaerobic pranayamas or anaerobic breathing practice helps in improving your lung capacity. When you are ready to come up, Gently bend your toes, move your legs, free your legs, become aware of your legs. Bring them closer, move your fingers, free your shoulders. Bend your both the legs at your knees and start moving it to your right and left. Free your back, relax your spine, free your shoulders. Take your legs to any one comfortable side. Take few seconds to come up, don't rush. Keep your eyes closed, observing every movement. Take your hands and the leg support. Come to sitting position in Sukhasana and prepare to conclude today's practice with the Shanti mantra. Om Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amrutangamaya Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Take your hands on your back, hold your right wrist, pull them down very gently. As you exhale, slowly bow down, surrender yourself to the lotus feet of your Guru, seeking the blessings. And when you're ready, with an inhale, slowly and gently come up to the center. Exhale, release your hands, bring them together. Start rubbing your palms, feel the warmth. Allow the nerve endings on your palms and the fingertips to be stimulated. Place your palms over your eyes. Transform the warmness onto your eyes and facial muscles. With a beautiful smile, gently open your eyes and look at your palms. Dhanyavada. Shubhadina. Kindly practice safely. Practice consistently. See you tomorrow. Take care.